The gift and the curse of a chosen being. The so-called curse is the light that you hold. It is the Christ light. It is the same light that Yahshua or Jesus held. It is the same light that calls for that individual to get disrespected every day. It's the same light that you hold. It's the same light that you had to sacrifice yourself every day to the world because of the gift that was given to you by creation, because of your strength, your wisdom, and your capabilities and abilities itself to express wisdom other than the trend that is being delivered to the population every day to keep them asleep to their own uniqueness, their own Christ-like. You have the gift many will call the curse. It is the finger pointing from other individuals. They use you as an excuse. They use you to camouflage themselves. They point the finger. The blame is all on the light holders. All of their internal issues, all of their internal battles is being blamed on the one that has the gift from the universe. People don't understand a major prophet and the suffering that major prophet is going through. From written in scriptures and from today in the times that we are living in. You have individuals that have a power that's within inside of themselves to show the world their own power by tapping into their own trauma, knowing that they were going to be abused because everybody else's internal trauma. To accept that is to sacrifice itself that you are going through for the world. Beyond the physical realm, you're gigantic. To accept the life that you are having because of the sins of the world and the refusal to tap into their own internal issues shows how powerful and gigantic you are beyond the physical realm. The abuse that a chosen one suffers from the finger pointing of individuals that refuse to see their own ability. You have uniquely come here to change the world just by breathing, not even able to step into your full potential and mission that you have come here to do. You're changing it by your frequency. And you can see how powerful you are. This is from the expression and sitting there to be able to take the assaults and the attacks from the world because of your own uniqueness. You are the fatigues, the shields. They use you as an escape of their own high, of their own trauma. It's a drug. Their own internal battles, internal wounds that you show them without their warning, without their consent. This is why they point the finger. You're evil. You're the bad guy. You're the villain. This is what a world tells an anointed one who they truly are. The one that has the light of the world is considered the one that has the dark of the world. This is what major prophets go through. This is what happens every day when people will consider you an evil. It's an agenda that is locked, that the ones that hold the light will be utilized as the ones that hold the darkness, and especially from the false prophets. The ones that take the oath to express darkness and corruption, to keep the world in the same box, instead of allowing the box to expand, to expose the world for what the world truly is. Your uniqueness cultivates animal kingdoms, advanced civilizations. They admire you. They salute you for going through your everyday struggles and battles of sacrifice. To show the ones that are pointing fingers that they're pointing fingers at themselves. When the light holders and anointed ones that they attack, they are seeing their own highest potential within these individuals and refuse to accept it. Allow them to take the dark coldness of the blame that they issue out on them. Refuse to accept responsibility for their own assault and their own attacks on another individual. Instead, blame the other individual, the one that's accepting the attacks, the one that's getting attacked. This is what one goes through that holds this major light, the Christ light, which refers to the Christ consciousness, the advanced consciousness to a growth of a next level of evolution in human consciousness. It's to step out of the lines of an agenda and more into the lines of a universal consciousness that has no limits, that expands to realms that we don't even understand at the moment of being in this physical perspective and utilizing this brain. It's the magic land, so-called, from a level of lower consciousness. We are expanding into higher consciousness, and there must be a platform for those that come here to express the next level, the ones that have to sacrifice for the ones that are not yet ready for the world to go into a higher evolution of advanced civilizations consciousness. A world where they don't have to go outside of themselves to beg and cry for help. A world where they don't think other than themselves as being the savior. A world where they're not pointing a finger for a savior, but a world that recognizes them own selves as the savior. Take full responsibility and tap into their own uniqueness and save themselves and step into the next level of consciousness and express information, higher levels of information, higher levels of your true potential is waiting to be tapped into at the next step once you break your own chains and stop allowing somebody else to keep them clamped on you. Enjoy the rest of your day.